All right, Linnea, we're gonna break down this day here. But first off, you make the cut on the number. You are in the third group off today. What's the mindset heading into a day like this?
I mean, yesterday I actually played very good. I had a colorful back nine, and I actually ended up making a bogey 17. Then I had to hold up putt on 18 to make the cut on the number. So I think that, I had that with me going into today, that I knew that most of the things in my game are working. So I just try to stay present and, hopefully get something going today. So I think my mindset going into today was just, try and enjoy it and make as many birdies as I could. So I did.
Your first birdie came on the par 5, the first par 5 that you saw. What was working well there to start off the round hot?
I hit two good shots and was on the green on 2, so it was a pretty easy birdie. And then, I got some good birdies after that as well. Hit some shots pretty close. So, I mean, I just try to enjoy it and just take one shot at a time the whole day.
When did you feel that this could be the round of your life?
I'm not sure. I mean, obviously after my eagle on 9, I think that was kind of, an eagle is always fun, and it's nice to get something extra. It felt like a bit of a bonus today with a chip in on 9. So I tried to just reset going into the back 9. And just enjoy it and have fun out there with my caddy.
How far was the chip in on 9?
I was maybe 5 meters short of the green. Yeah. It was a good chip. Yeah.
I'll open it up for questions, and then we'll probably talk about your back 9 a little bit.
Okay.
When you woke up this morning, did you have a number in mind that, you want just to make some money or whatever?
I think as the round went going, after the first, second birdie, I think I told myself if, I try and get it to 8 under, the total, so 5 under for the day.
Yeah.
But then it gets to a point when you reach that and you still have many holes to go, then I just try to tell myself, don't worry about it,
Right.
just hit good shots and the scores will come. So I think I managed that very well today, and I think that's what you have to do when you have a round like this. You just have to try and reset every hole.
Right. What does it feel to be in a zone like you were in today?
It feels great. I mean, every golfer knows that it's not always like this, so I think you really have to enjoy the days when everything goes your way. So I'm just try to embrace that today and enjoy it, and learn from everything that I can learn from. So yeah.
I think Marina told us you only had 20 putts today. What was obviously working for you on the greens?
I mean, I feel like I've been putting pretty good all week, so I think I had that in mind, and I just tried to hit some good shots and give myself good putt opportunities out there. And I hold a couple, but I would say I also hit some wedges pretty close to the pin, so I don't feel like I hold longish putts. It was more on the shorter side, which is always fun.
Was there a hole or a shot today where you said to yourself, wow, I really got something going on today?
I think that my eagle on number 9 kind of was, a little bit of a turning point, because I just came off a birdie on number 8 and then eagle on 9. So it's always, a little bit of an energy boost to get an eagle middle of the round.
And yesterday on 18, how far was that putt to make the cut, and how much pressure did you feel?
I think I had a 12, 15 footer, so it was a bit of pressure on that one yesterday, and obviously it always feels good to make that when you have to make it. So it's always, good to practice on that kind of pressure, and I think I had that a little bit in my head today. The last couple holes when, I started to get a little bit nervous, I just tried to see the lines and just try and make good strokes out there. So it worked. It worked today.
Listen, do you have to change your plans now? Were you planning to get out of here early? You've obviously got to hang around.
Yeah.
And what are you going to do for the next 4 hours?
No, I actually have a flight tomorrow going to Grand Rapids. So my dad is here for the week. So we're just going to enjoy lunch and see what happens. And we have no rush. So we're just going to leave tonight.
When you got to the 18th tee here, did you have any thoughts about an eagle in 59?
I mean, like I said, I knew I had a good score going, but I didn't think I was that close to 59. So obviously unfortunate that I wasn't able to hit the green in 2, but it is what it is, and I still did my best, and I'm happy that I was able to make a birdie at the end.
I was going to say, I'd love to break down the last 3 birdies coming in. You talked a little bit about also your nerves kind of
Yes.
peaking in those last couple holes, but you still rose to the occasion when the cameras came out, when maybe did you notice more people following you in that moment?
I did a little bit. I mean, playing with like Marina, she doesn't live too far away from here, so I think she had a couple of people following her from the beginning, which was kind of nice because it felt like as I started playing good, it felt like they started cheering for me as well. So it was fun, and I embraced it. And I kind of haven't played a good beginning of the season, so I've been missing this feeling a little bit. So it's just fun to see people out there, people cheering you on, and I knew I had my dad out there following too, so it's nice to have that support for those 3 days. So yeah, I obviously towards the last 3 holes got a little bit nervous, but nice to hit it close on 16, tap in birdie, and then hold a good putt on 17 and 18, so that was good.
For your dad to come in, has it always been planned that he would come in this week? Did he come in last week? When did he come to?
No, I was home in Sweden last week. Kind of needed to recharge and see my coach back home, and just have some downtime with my family. So we kind of decided last minute because I just asked him, "Do you want to come to any events?" He was like, "Yeah, it's a pretty short trip coming here to the East Coast, so we pretty much booked a flight last minute, so it worked out well."
And then also for just your confidence level after a day like this, have you ever felt as comfortable on a course than you did today?
If I'm being honest, like I'm working a lot on my swing at the moment, so it might not look like it, but there are still some things that I'm struggling with swing-wise. So I didn't hit every shot perfect today, but I think I managed it well. I missed in the right places. So that's just golf. Some days it's all gonna work, and today I hit my wedges good. I putted well, so I think yeah.
And in a true showing of Swedish golf, while you were on the golf course, Miss Lynn Grant at Scandi Mixed had a 7-under day, able to take home that title. I know that you two are good friends and also alums together. Just in general, what is that, when you hear that, what does that mean to you?
I checked the score before I walked to the first tee this morning, and I saw she was like 6 under after 10 holes, and I was like, kind of in my head, I was like, I wouldn't be surprised if she just goes and wins it. So she's obviously been very impressive the last couple of years, and I've always said ever since she came out on the LPGA, it's kind of pushed me a little bit to work hard and get better, and she's a great role model and a great player, so I really admire what she's doing.
All right. Any other questions?
Just what's your dad's name?
Johnny.
J-O-H?
Jonny. Yes.
All right. Well,
Okay.
thank you, Linnea.
Thank you.
Real quick.